Last night, the entire world stopped to watch Drake live stream his new single, What Did I Miss? But I want to talk to you about the game within the game, because we also saw Drake's opening chess move for how he plans to take back over the rap game in 2025. The first chess move was the date. July 4th, 2025 is the 1-year anniversary of Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us, which was his victory lap and is one of the best-selling rap songs of all time. But Drake reclaimed that day. At a time when many would be celebrating Kendrick's victory, Drake was able to seize that moment and change the narrative back to himself. July 4th is also Independence Day. And as many people have been speculating with Drake's ongoing legal battle with UMG, he may be going independent, and this whole rollout may conclude in him declaring himself a free agent. Maybe he becomes his own distributor. Maybe he signs with Sony. We don't know. But July 4th, Independence Day was chosen for a reason. The second chess move and one of the 48 laws of power is to destroy your enemy completely. You see, the past 3 weeks, the narrative has been around Pusha T and his brother's No Malice new album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. And what did Drake do last night? He snatched that narrative right back. So instead of us talking about the Clips announcing their new video for Whips and Chains with Kendrick Lamar, we started talking about Drake's single. Drake has never let go of that beef that him and Pusha T had. And at any moment that he could steal back the spotlight and push Pusha T back to the shadows, he will take it. And that's exactly what he accomplished last night. You see, the Clips' new album comes out next week on Friday. But did you also notice that this was titled Episode 1 of Iceman? Which means we could be getting something next Friday as well. Drake could be lining up to have the #1 single and the #1 album right at the same time as the Clips. This was a smart move. You want to make sure that people are talking about you rather than your enemy. Another competitor that Drake moved out the way is Travis Scott. You see, he's been teasing Jack Boys too. But now that Drake has stolen that thunder, do people want to talk about that right now? The answer is no. So at the same time that Drake gets to announce that he's back to the entire world, he also gets to take the thunder away from Travis Scott and Pusha T. You see, Travis Scott and Drake aren't really enemies, they're more frenemies. But you better believe that Drake has not forgotten about Travis Scott on that stage begging Metro Boomin to play Like That. This is where this whole thing popped off, and Travis Scott, instead of being a friend to Drake or a friendly collaborator to Drake, he egged on the thing that started this entire beef. You better believe, like I said, Drake is plotting friendly revenge against Travis Scott. And the next reason why this was such a great chess move was because this was only episode 1. Next week, Drake is going to be headlining Wireless Fest 3 days in a row. I would bet my bottom dollar that we are going to get episode 2 of Iceman. What will it be? Will he live stream his performance? Will he live stream after the performance? Will he roll out a new single that he teased during this first video? I don't know what we're going to get exactly, but I know we're going to get something. He is going to overshadow the moment of any other artist who plans to drop next week, and this was all a part of his plan. You see, Drake has been streaming with Stake and with other collaborators for the past year, and people kept asking why. I believe that this was all practice. He was working up his way to #1 streaming, but also how do you combine streaming and music for an artist of his magnitude? We are going to find out next week. We also saw Drake get a little more coded and cryptic. He's been playing into this Iceman theme for over a year since he unlocked his Finsta the plot twist. Many have been speculating what the Iceman is, what it represents, and why has he adopted this persona. I've done a few breakdowns on this, so please make sure you check out my other YouTube videos or TikToks where I explain in depth exactly why this happened and what it means. And the last reason why this was a masterful opening move is because he let the music do the talking. People have already picked sides, although they don't have to. They've already chosen you're going to love Drake or you're going to hate Drake, or you're somewhere in the middle where you can enjoy music from him and Kendrick Lamar. Now, this is something that is extremely, extremely pivotal because you always want to make the people feel something. The only time your music doesn't matter is when it makes people feel nothing. So the more people that say, hey, I love this song, and the more people that say, I hated this song, makes it even more popular. The only way he takes an L here is if people think nothing. And obviously that's not the case because this has been the talk of the internet the past 24 hours. People have chosen how they feel, but he must let the music do the talking. Because the great equalizer for any rap beef, for any feud, for anything in the music industry is good music. Good music will always prevail. And I think he's off to the right start with this. This is a great single with a great beat, great melody, great hook. He's addressing everything he needs to address. Now I can't wait to see what's next. Go to the comments. Let me know what you think of the song. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all the views that I got on the last video, and we're only going to keep building this community. So salute to you all.